Hi, Collective. I'm Ancient, and I have a message for you all. I have the Ace of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, and the Star. At this time, Collective, you are trying to balance. This could be a job, for example. You're trying to balance something, or you're weighing out your options. I feel like the people that you're around, you enjoy them, but you know your value and worth. And I feel some of you could be getting underpaid at a current um within a current organization that you work for. You're not getting paid your value and worth, and so you're weighing out your options. You are seeing what is the best decision to make. But you, at this time, for example, you could be taking this position knowing that you're not going to stay there um for the long haul. Like, you don't see yourself staying in in this particular position or industry. We have the Star and the Six of Swords. There is something coming your way that is better for you. There is, and you feel that, you know that intuitively, that there is. I feel like you are letting yourself be guided, or you're going with the flow. Let's just say that you're going with the flow. You're not forcing things, you're not forcing situations, but you do know um, that the situation you're currently in, you're not going to be there for long. The Star and the Six of Swords, I see you moving forward in a direction where you're meant to be, where you're meant to go. There's purpose, there's destiny here, there's a wish being granted. But it's like you're trying to stay, or you know that you have to stay in this situation for now, especially if it's financial, right? Like, you're just like, you know what? I'm making ends meet. Some of you could be living paycheck to paycheck, but or you could be in a situation, like a living situation, where it's temporary. There's something temporary here, um, that you're balancing, and you're trying to make the most of it. Okay. Like, you're trying to turn a situation that maybe is not something you really want to be in, but you're just, you're working through it. It's like you're learning to transmute energy in a way where you're like, you know what, this is not the best thing for me. This is not the best position I'm in. I know there's something better, but I'm just going to make it work. So I see that you're working hard. You're coming up with ideas and strategies to get yourself out of the situation, but you're balanced. You're staying grounded. Okay, so we have the Six of Swords with the Seven of Cups. Yeah, you don't know exactly what's coming, but there's a lot of options here with the Seven of Cups. I don't feel like you're confused, but there's something buring, like, I can't say the word. There's something, um, there's options for you, many options. We have the Ace of Swords, and we have the Knight of Cups. Yeah, so this is you just moving forward, staying positive. Okay. Um, it's like you are optimistic. Optimism is where you're at. Whereas in the past, you could have been, maybe negative. I feel like you are grateful for at least having this particular job or opportunity, but you know that you need to make more money. We have the Knight of Cups with the Eight of Pentacles. I told you the Eight of Pentacles is about work. See, this is you being optimistic. You're like, you know what? I'm here, so let me just make the most of this. Because there's something here with the Star. It's like you put in all the energy and effort here, but you're going to be blessed in a different capacity within a different organization. We have the Two of Pentacles with the Ace of Wands. So you're putting in the work. You're working really hard. You're coming up with new ideas, new strategies. You're staying balanced. I feel like whatever this particular job is, you're gonna do, I don't want to say like necessarily the minimum, but you're controlling what you can control, and you're going to do what it is that you need to do in order to create a well-oiled machine. So some of you could be coming up with new strategies. I feel like you're not going to overdo it, right? Because you need to get paid. If you have some sort of major idea, you're not going to um give that idea to a company without being reimbursed for it, without getting a raise. Um, that's what I see. We do have, like, as I stated, the Ace of Wands here. We have the Ace of Wands. Because what I just got a flash that some of you did something in a previous company where you should have gotten promoted or a major raise and they did you dirty. Those are lessons that you learned, all right? The Star, healing, Six of Pentacles, healing, excuse me, Six of Cups, healing, right? So you're smart now, like not to overdo it. And so that's why you're balanced. You're like, I'm not going to underperform, but I'm not going to overperform as well. Because if I overperform, then that means I need to get paid. I need a promotion. Perhaps the company you work for, um, they could underpay people quite a bit. And not just you, that could be a major opportunity within the company you currently work for. We have Temperance here. As I stated, it's like the universe is doing something in the works. You felt guided to maybe take this position. Your things are balanced here. As I stated, Temperance represents balance. One foot is on the earth, one foot in the water, grounded. Something is in the works, in the mix here. Let's clarify the Six of Cups. We have the Six of Cups with the World. Now, yeah, so this is a new cycle, right? It's like eh, you're in a great place. I feel like you could like the people you work with, but it's not enough money. It's just the resources are there, and I mean the resources are not there whether or not the company is, I hate to say it, cheap. And I don't feel like it's a startup necessarily, but yeah, I don't necessarily feel like it's a startup, but what I do feel, they just underpay people. Now, it could be a company that is like a transplant. Um, like the company moved from a different country and now it's like new wherever your country is or whatever. It's like new within where you live or something. Like for example, say if it's a well-established company, excuse me, a well-established company within a totally different country, and then they start to expand and they move to your country, things are different, right? Laws, cost of living, things are just very different. And perhaps this company just hasn't gotten to where they need to be yet. Uh, Like it's like they're, instead of paying their people, they're expanding more and more and more, but they're losing talent. That's what I'm getting. This is interesting. So we have the World and we have the Page of Wands. Yeah, you're making the most of it. I feel like within this company you've met new people. Yeah, see, the Hangman, another card of optimism. Seeing things from a different perspective. Like you're gonna go along with the flow and see where this leads, but you know that something else is coming. You don't know exactly what it is, but something else is coming because you've met people. There could be networking relationships that you build within this company that's going to lead you somewhere else. Yeah, because some of you are going to be going to a whole new different company, is what I'm getting. And this company is going to feel a type of way. They're not going to be happy that you're leaving, but at the same time, they just can't afford your expertise. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll talk to you soon.